Larry Holder, Josh Katzenstein out here with you. Saints practice number 8 in the books. They practiced inside, started outside, got a little rain, so they practiced in the rain a little bit, and yet it's something that, look, it got spirited, I think, especially once they went inside. You saw offense scoring touchdowns. You saw defense making crazy plays. And it was certainly a rambunctious practice toward the end of the session today.
Yeah, it was hard to see exactly what was going on when we were inside because they were playing at the other end of the field and there was like a wall of players. But you could tell that there was like some crazy action. We kept being like, well, something happened. And then all of a sudden you'd see like a defender running this way with the ball. You'd see Dan Arnold like getting a chest bump from somebody. I mean, we saw like Dan Arnold had 2 touchdowns in the red zone period. Looked like Mike Thomas got one. We saw George Johnson almost get a pick, and then there was a fumble that we couldn't see, what exactly happened. But certainly, after a weird practice with the rain off and on, once they got inside, the energy level was like to the max.
Yeah, and when they were outside, and we're used to not having to really report about anything with Will Lutz, but it started raining and it was windy, and Lutz missed 4 kicks in a row. And I put that on Twitter, and I'm sure people are panicking. I'm not panicking. We're just reporting what's going on out there. But look, it's something that if anything like that would continue, we'd have to keep an eye on it. But I'm blaming the conditions on that. And I think they did that drill on purpose because the conditions were poor.
Yeah, I was talking to someone, who made a good point that the other day he missed a couple. And really, up until today, he hadn't missed many in practice. He looked really good out there. But he'd missed a couple wide right a couple days ago. And then today, everything was missing left. So perhaps he was just overcompensating for something. Maybe the rain played a role. I don't think anyone in this building is too worried about Will Lutz just yet, but certainly it was surprising to see because some of these were way off.
Right. It was almost like the football was wet and it was flying off his foot bizarrely. No, but one player who I think did stand out in today's practice, and I think it's a good sign, especially because we haven't seen Marcus Davenport play a lot the last few days. And it's a good sign on the other note that he's healthy, and it's Alex Okafor. I think he looked good in his one-on-one drills, going heads up against Teron Armstead, and he put pressure multiple times on Drew Brees, either forcing pass breakups or even getting sacks. In one play, he just steamrolled Will Clapp, who actually saw a couple of first-team snaps in today's practice.
Yeah, there was like a stretch of 3 plays in a row on the 11-on-11. One, I couldn't see the beginning of the play, but he ended up one-on-one against Zach Line, rolled right through him and got a sack, but they had to blow the whistle dead. I know some people on social media were touting Michael Thomas for making the catch on that play, but that ball would not have come out. Alex Okafor got there too quick. And then the next play, he made a pressure where Brees had to step up in the pocket, and then the play after that was the one where he rolled right through Will Clapp, who had to hold him, just to, keep the play alive, but it wouldn't have mattered. He still would have gotten through there. So yeah, that's definitely a good sign, like you said. I've been touting Trey Hendrickson as looking really good. So I know people want to see Marcus Davenport out there get 10 sacks as a rookie, but until we see him back on the field and see him playing better than these other 2 guys, I'm not ready to say just what he's capable of.
Absolutely. All right, so check out all coverage of all things Saints at NOLA.com and in our print editions of the Times-Picayune and all of our post-practice videos up at NOLA.com. So for Josh Katzenstein, I'm Larry Holder. Thanks for joining us.